Hey everybody, welcome back to House Cinders here on AGOT CK3. We last episode basically didn't do much. And I kind of apologize for that one. I don't really know what to do. I'm kind of at a standstill until I can make enough money to get out of this weird, like, no income a month. I've got too many settlements. I kind of took too much land right away and it kind of really hurt me. And then I got taken over. So we're kind of at like a really bad standstill. This place is almost done. I just need the development to hit 100, and I can upgrade this to a castle. This one I'm just going to upgrade and try to get as much tax money out of it as possible, and not try to upgrade this to a castle as of yet. Once I start making some money, then we'll go that way. But for now, I want to see about raiding. Is it a possibility for me to raid? I don't think so. I don't think we have the raiding. That's not what I wanted. I don't think we have the raiding thing in our culture. We don't have a raiding type of tradition. If I wanted to divert my culture, I have almost 3,000 piety. I think I probably could. Creating a hybrid culture requires 50% less cultural acceptance. Cloaked by the doom, we're keeping that. Culture acceptance. Metalworkers, royal armories, line of buildings have additional bonuses. Malleable subjects, vassals, and courtiers do not consider differing faiths and cultures when joining factions. And then Blood of the Old can recruit Blackwall Chariot men-at-arms. They sound like a great thing to have, but honestly, I really don't want that. What is ancient birthright reclaimed? Guardians of this culture are more effective. Idle courtiers are less likely to become wanderers if their leaders is the same culture. Arrogant trait and authoritative trait are more common. Rulers can blind prisoners and castrate prisoners. The eunuch and bearded eunuch traits have granted additional skills, aptitude, and influence. Can appoint a chief eunuch court position, and an ancient guardianship of Valyria will be restored. What is a guardian? A guardian is a character assigned to educate a child called their ward. Okay. +2 domain limit, +6 to vassal limit. Diplomatic range is +25. Vassal tax contribution is 15. Development growth is 6, and popular opinion is 10. That's a pretty good one. I don't have a use for that. Let's see. Court eunuchs is 7,000. Let's do regional because we are over here. Blood of the Dragon, convert to local culture decision, costs 300,000, or 300% more, 300,000. Blood and Steel, loyal trait is more common. Denizens of the Bog, Brittled Skin, Faith and Fury, Freehold Legacy, Harsh Rule. Sorcerers, Mountain Divers, White Walking Stallions. Ritual-wise, we got Bounded by Faith. Nothing really there that I want. I'm looking for, like, anything to do with, like, this stuff. Heros Bartosi, the Dragon Rider trait, gains additional bonuses. Cultural Fascination progress is +10%. Dragon Dreams trait grants prestige, and Dragon Rider trait grants stewardship. Noble Port Excellence. Lustful trait is more common. Lustful trait is additional bonuses. A children can be born with a hint of Valyrian beauty trait is more and more rarely even higher tiers. Successful romance schemes gains renown. Failing a romance scheme gives stress. Rise of the Warrior Kingdom can recruit Lycorian veterans. Those look insane. Captains must have at least 12 prowess. That's crazy. Captains gain aspiring blade master traits more often in battle. Guardians can transfer commander traits to their wards. Traits such as weak and delicate are now looked down upon. The Craven trait drains monthly prestige. That's insane. Children are more likely to get the Rowdy trait. Traits such as Strong and Hail are cited as prestigious. The Strong trait is more common. The Brave trait is additional bonuses. Army gold is negative 20 maintenance. Number of captains +2, men-at-arm damage +10, +10 to defense or toughness. Max size of infantry regiments +2. Heavy infantry toughness is +25. Levy size is -20. This is a crazy one. That's got a lot. Rulers of the Narrow Sea, which we know what this is. Valerian Corsairs, yep. They're pretty good. That's a pretty good one. Valyria Reborn is you can recruit Namaguhalaria. Yeah, I guess. Okay, we got children may be born with the Born Among Flames trait if their parents are rule from one of the 5 remaining flames of Valyria. Physical disfigurement and infertile claimants cannot press their claims against rulers in the culture. Ambitious trait is more common. The convert to local culture decisions causes stress gain and is avoided by rulers. Other culture rulers are more likely to hybridize into this culture using the blind interaction in criminals, and a banishment reason or execution reason grants piety. Can use castrate kin interaction. Rulers can blind prisoners and castrate prisoners. 20 development in your realm capital when you construct and upgrade an estate building of the same county. Disables the Blood Senate succession law. Okay. And Valyrian matriarchy is the female variant of female-only gender laws, female preference. Yeah. We're not going to be doing that, but that's kind of cool as well. There's quite a bit in here that we could change too, to be honest. Just looking for anything that's around 2,000. Regional would probably be our option here. Is there anything regional here because we're over here that's going to be about 2,000? No, everything's 10,000. Yeah. Don't think we're changing anything of this yet. But that was a kind of a cool little thing to look into. She is departing for our court. My granddaughter, Rhaenyra, has finished the lesson held by Cyrano and the management of the treasury and the gold therein. But it seems to be a bit mentioned gold have stuck. Now she's levying small taxes from the servants that she can chase down, and much to their collective annoyances. I could give her greedy, but people would dislike that a little bit, but it's fine. She could become greedy, that's fine. I have died. Ugh. I didn't expect that fast. Oof. Chief Baylor of Cinders has left this world at 63 years of age. He died of old age, one of the best fighters of his age. He was unrivaled in hand-to-hand combat, even though he didn't get to use it. Chief Remus ascends to the throne. Having mastered many skills, he is sure to be admired by his subjects. Continuous Chief Remus. All right. Remus, it is your turn. One day I will be like you, Baylor. Let's pause this real quick. Let's get a look at this. I lost this place. Are you kidding me? He didn't get it, did he? No, it literally just went back to nothing. Oh, come on. I don't have the gold to try to grab that again. All that development's gone now. The development's 2 here. Development's 0 there. Oh, I don't know what that was or why. Okay. I guess, whatever, that's... It is what it is, but that just really irks me. I don't know why I lost that land. I shouldn't have lost this land. It didn't go to anybody. Nobody holds it now. It's wilderness. Now, will you lose the land of a settlement? Independent rulers expand their realm with the neighboring wilderness counties. If his investment goals, a settlement can be established, bringing the county into the domain. Initially, the settlement can be unproductive and unable to build standard buildings in the holding. Instead, time and gold must be invested to increase development in the new settlement and clear any colonization blockers that exist. Once all blockers have been cleared, the settlement is fully upgraded and the colony has reached a development of 3 or greater. The settlement can be converted into a standard holding. So how come I lost it? It just does not really make a lot of sense, to be honest. He didn't gain it. None of my siblings gained it. She's unlanded. My daughter's unlanded. My siblings didn't get it. They're not landed. I guess it just disappears? That doesn't make a lot of sense. Okay. Let's go ahead and assign a couple people. Do my good sister. What is good sister? For example, good mother, good father are parents of your spouse. Well, you would either be a good son or a good daughter. Okay, that's kind of, I'm not really sure what that's about, but okay, cool. I need to get the rest of these. We need Chancellor, Magor, Spymaster, we'll do Marion, and Admiral, we can do Mayha, but we'll get on Protect Trade, so she makes a little more money. And I guess since we lost that piece of land, which I don't understand, we need to go ahead and just go back on development and boost this place now to development. Oh, that's really aggravating, actually. I lost so much money in this province. And now if I try to redo that, am I going to have to start fresh again from the bottom and rebuild that whole thing? I mean, development, yes, but it seems like that. Well, we'll get the development going in that county. Restoration efforts are boosted in Lordship of Aurelis. It's perfect. So we'll be gaining a lot more development every time there. We got Castellan there. That really just irks me a little bit because I almost had that to castle. That castle, I was just on the verge of that castle. Oh, no need to sit there and you know, dwell on it. So, you know, we'll play off of this and see what we can get to. Chiefess Serena has arrived at a court. Let's see here. I have a claim on the Lordship of Rolovoth. It's a pressed claim. Nobody owns it. It's just there. Realm succession will be inherited into the Warden of the Wilderness. See, that's what's weird. It doesn't make any sense on why that... There's 4 claimants. All 4 of my children have a claimant on it. It was revoked from the Warden of the Wilderness. So... yeah, look at all the revoked. It revoked it from him like 80 times on the same day. He inherited it on the 100 DA, and then I conquered it, and then I inherited it, and then it sent off like 50 revoked. I don't know if that's supposed to happen. You guys can tell me what you want me to do with that. If you guys think that maybe we should just give that land back to us, I feel like that's a bug. I'm looking at it and I feel like it's a bug. It just doesn't make sense for that to have been ripped out from underneath me like that. And when you look at the title history, it looks like a bug to me. Truly. I don't get that. Because if that was the case, if you die while you have some land, why didn't it take this one too? Why did it only take that one? I'm not going to give this land back to me yet, but what I am going to do is I'm just going to put that back in the back of my head. And what we'll do is I can just give it to myself if I wanted to. I could activate debug mode on, take that land back, and then I guess just I could boost the development back to 2, and then just give myself a little bit of money, get it back to level 2 or level 3 building because it was a level 3, and then just go from there, and we'll just start that next episode. Because that just doesn't make sense on why that would disappear like that. But we got some work to do on this one, and we do have a little bit of money coming in here. Let's see, am I losing anything? Like, where am I? It's just the taxes. It's literally the the liege's taxes are 0.4. Can I change my? Can I change my liege account thing? Oh, I can, but I can't change any of that. Like, it's a clan contract. And I don't have any of the land. I can't just adopt his culture because I have no culture in my land of his. I can adopt his faith, but that doesn't do anything. This is a very difficult start, guys. I am at a loss of words here. Let's go and unpause. I guess we'll kind of just let that run for a little bit. We don't have anything in our inventory. I would like to make some gold, but at the same time, ooh, we could do this one. This is a long trek, but we could do this. We got hurt. Ooh, you know, we could get in the water. Honestly, we could hire a captain, and what we could do is let's customize the route a little bit. We'll go from cinders to here, and then from here to here, and here into the water. Yeah. So I've got a little bit of danger here. That's 98% chance, even with the mercenaries. So we're going to avoid that by going up here. And then going here, going through there. So we got some pretty big. Oh my god, that is some massive danger. 100% chance, even with mercenary guards. It's hills. Let's take care of the mercenary guards real quick. Let's see if I just do mountaineer. Is that going to make this a little less? 72, 91, 100, 32. So we just get this massive section right here that's going to most likely do some damage. And then we're in the clear. We do have that, which will bump that down a little bit. All right, we'll take that. This should be okay. Let's make sure that this doesn't just put us back into anything. So it's going to put us there. Can I avoid you? Don't really want to go through that. Why is it trying to make me go that way? Stop. Go there. Why is this being difficult? There, like that. I don't want to go through these deadly areas. Just go there. There we go. And then when we leave, go to here, and then we'll go around. We can follow this. It's pretty good, pretty safe, pretty safe. And then we can embark here. Oh, we're gonna embark way down there. And it's basically just gonna take us through 3 spots here, and then through 1 here. Wait, there's only 1 right here. It's 76. Wait a sec. Let's do this then. We'll take these off, and that'll take us straight through there. Perfect. All right. That's a lot safer in my eyes. That's a lot safer. It cost us 11 gold, and we'll still make it there on time. And while we're actually out, real quick, on our way back, I want to hit Illyria. There we go. Okay. Join it. We're going to go do this real quick. Hopefully we don't get any damage or anything hurting us. Oh, lands of the long summer. No pop-ups. We're good. Perfect. We're in the tree. Or we're in there. Nah. No reckless spending. Should be fine on the water. Alright, we are all the way over here already. Visited the capital of the free city of Yunkai and the Great Pyramids of Marine. Or the Great Pyramid of Marine. Waiting for it to start. We're going to go to the tourney grounds. Increase moderately. Ooh, that actually worked. I did not expect that to work. So our first thing is a duel and then wrestling. So should be okay here. Duel is going to be... We get a prize, illustrious artifact due to fine prizes. And wrestling, the same thing. So if I win both of them, that would be amazing if I could do that, but I don't know. What's your prowess at? Prowess is at 14. Okay, so let's go ahead and unpause. We'll go down to 2 speeds so we're not just blowing through this. I am ready. I am fighting somebody. Who am I fighting? No way to win. Calculated gambles. We are fighting Quagaz. Sword arcs overhead, blades swinging through the air with no insignificant blow. It is no insignificant blow. If I stay where I am, it will do more damage than more than enough damage. Okay. Let's see here. It's a 50% basically across the board here. I get wounded, I get scarred. It would be sick to be scarred though. What does scarred give me? Scarred gives me prestige. If we get scarred, we get scarred. I gain this trait scarred. Okay, that did not help me. Remember your training. Are you scared? Final bluff. Let's try this one. I'm gonna lose this fight. Yeah. I'm not a fighter. Remus is not a fighter here, which is okay. It's not the end of the world. He's just not a fighter here. We're gonna speed through these contests. Just doesn't have the prowess to be a dueler. Let's go to the artisan quarters and see if we can get some stuff. I don't really want to spend gold. That's not what I was looking for. Let's just do arrogant. He's arrogant. He'll get that. Speed this up. Might get another time to visit this. Yep, I do. Okay, so we want to visit county control, opinion, a tavern for some stress, the temple for faith, tent camp to sabotage and meet other contestants, artisan quarters to get artifacts and maintain them. I don't have any weapons, but I could get a weapon. I get the favor of a lady. I can get a favor of a lady of Eliz Zopao of the Pao family, Illyria Zozak, and I have a match to focus on. Score increases slightly, but I get a favor of a lady. We're gonna go with Elezer. Yeah, whatever. How did you? Oh. Did I pick the wrong one? I did pick the wrong one. I wanted to pick the blind one. But I picked her. Okay, that's fine. You flatter me. We're not doing that. Sorry. I don't think we're even gonna qualify for the wrestling. Serrano, my rival, has died. Lose a little stress. Perfect. Go up to 4 speed or 5 speed to get this done. We'll go to... We're probably not going to qualify. We need to go to tourney ground. Increase slightly. It didn't increase. I didn't get a hangover either. Who is the expected to win? It is First Magister, Prezars Marshal Grasden, Magister Kugar, yes. Oh yeah. Okay, so we're just gonna go. If I could potentially replace this guy. I gain stress because I'm greedy, but I pay 10 gold to get in there. But there's a chance I could win. I'm gonna get in. Yeah. I cheated, but I got in. I'm fighting. Progress to victory is 100%. A fine contest. A fine contest. Did I cheat? Did I just win? No. Why is my progress... Why was my progress 100? I was so confused there. I didn't win a damn thing. I lost and cheated and still lost. Finish. Alright, Prince Aemon tamed Cyrax. Alright, now we go back. Let's, yeah. We'll spend some quality time with my, what is that? My half-brother and cousin, yeah. Wife is pregnant. Oh, Embering Swarm. I have a 20% chance to die here. Try to capture a few if you survive. I could gain 75 gold, but I could also be burned. And I gain stress, but I gain 200 prestige. Kind of want the gold. I'm going to become burned, ain't I? Overwhelmed by stress. I actually got it. I didn't get burned. And I gained the gold. Alright, we lost our steward. Which kind of sucks. We're going to reassign Rhaenyra to that. And then put... We're going to put Ari Rio here. And he doesn't really have to. We can oversee the realm, which is fine. That's not gonna be too big of a deal. And then we'll get home. Mental break. I guess he's gonna become a drunkard. Yeah, you're a drunkard now, Remus. Sorry, but that's just how this plays out. Now I'm home. My wife is pregnant. She is possessed. Everybody's possessed and a lunatic here. And she's also burned. I feel terrible that this is what seems to happen to all of my family members. They become possessed. And she's a lunatic. So that's just crazy. But we're up to 100 gold. We got a stewardship perk. We're going to go down popular figurehead. Gain the popular opinion. This is... How big is this? This is already a 1 or 2. Dreamfire has died at 98. Princess Sarah the Spark has died... How did she die? She died... drowned in a pillar of water created by water wizards? What? Ordello Cinder is spindly. Need to get a name for her. Yeah, we'll do Valena. I like that. Valena is fine. She's a spindly daughter. Our 14-year-old went down the intrigue focus. I did not do anything with that. We're going to invest in a mason's workshop. She got charming. She's quick, shy, content, greedy, and arrogant. Our other daughter is just spindly. Alright, so at least the house is, you know, still harmonious, which is nice. Acrimony was an excitement. The family gathered in the evening of Cinder's Great Hall for a feast, and it did not go well right from the offset. The air was full of tension. Then, almost without warning, my half-brother Valor began to argue with my elder daughter Rhaenyra. Why? I am not entirely certain, but Rhaenyra's ongoing bullying of Valar was undoubtedly responsible. Their shouts grew louder and louder, echoing all over the general din, until Valar leapt on her and began punching. I attempted to intervene, but I was already too late. The rest of the family pulled them apart, and Rhaenyra stormed out of the hall. Now the two have become bitter rivals. Valar just beat my daughter, or tried to at least. Oh, Lord. This is fun. Torrance Buckwell has tamed Rakog. My God, look at this dragon. It's an ugly, malformed tamed dragon. It's a noble dragon, though. It's a 5-star. Solitary, impulsive, bloodthirsty. Jeez. Alright. Does this mean that there's a bank here? High Lordship of Tolos. Is there a Bank of Tolos? Let me check. I've been seeing these little things, and I think that means bank. I think that means there's a bank. Let's see. Request bank loan. There are no banks currently having enough cash to issue loans. Is there a spot that I could potentially like go to find banks, or do I have to just wait until one of the banks around me is available? Magister Nesilla, the trickster, is holding the entire Volantis now. Cool. All right, 106 gold. We're gaining about 1.2 per month. But the problem with it is it's just we're not gaining enough. Like we're really struggling here. I don't want to buy any. I'm about to start destroying shit. Lordship of Cinders gains that. It's negative 10, but I gain 10 gold. That's not worth it. Let's just gain the perk. 25 popular opinion, and development is 65 100. You guys probably enjoy me struggling. This is actually, I'm actually struggling here to make any money, to do anything. I have no land. I lost a piece of land to something. All right. Years have passed since my great father, Chief Baylor, died of his old age. Oh, wait. I forgot he died. Funeral. Planet, in cinders. Fire those. I can get rid of this guy so I don't have to pay him anymore. Don't want to continue to pay him. Chief Baylor. He, of course, needs the massive one. Never forget him. Alright. Let's get everybody here. 1 day, 3 months. Here we go. Gained a favor hook on Salamera. Eyes must fall on me. Can only mourn in my way. I offer comfort. Megor Cynder becomes my friend. I offer comfort. My glory is widely known, which is nice. We're up to distinguished. Nice. No longer overwhelmed by stress. We have the banking innovation now. Which I'm pretty sure, if I'm not mistaken, the banking innovation is what unlocks banking for us. Now we can actually open banks and shit, I think. Sorrowful line marches on. The line, last moment of Chief Baylor, last whisper, last goodbye. Alas, nothing at the last place. Anyone will ever see him again. Truly a privilege it is to be here. The line brings me even closer to the last figure. In front of me parts, and there's nothing but a veil between me and him. Make a speech in his honor, speak of his virtues. I gain some stress because I'm arrogant, but I could also screw up and lose prestige, so I'm not, or not prestige, but legitimacy, so I'm gonna just take some stress. I'm gonna get overwhelmed. Too few captains. This isn't really supposed to be a stressful place. Can I get like a stress relief? There it is. 22. Can I get another one? Speak a quiet prayer. Yeah, we're gonna speak a quiet prayer. That'll lose my stress. Quiet nod. We're gonna lose all the stress. Allow myself a moment of grief. Beautiful. I lose even more stress. Perfect. Alright. Funis funeral. I gained 100 legitimacy, 350 prestige, and 66 stress I lost. Perfect. We're almost up to level 3 ruler. That's pretty decent, even though we're literally a chieftain with a castle. That doesn't make any sense. I could adopt the feudal ways, which is what I'm feeling like doing. Request a bank loan. Here we go. Hold on. Rogaire Bank. And they chose the Bank of Bravos. Let's see this bank. I just want to see. They're just going to send me somebody here so I can see. Rhaenyra comes of age. She gains intricate web weaver, so she's going to be a very good spy master. Yes, that's my good sister. My player error is 11. Never mind, she's not all that good. Only 11, but you're level 3 intricate web weaver. When Rhaenyra has an 18 and this guy's at 15. You're not as good as I thought. Alright, we're almost to level 1 development there. My heir needs to be married. I kind of need a son, to be honest. We'll go Alliance Power. The city of Elephant Gate has 1,300 men. They have 800 men. They have 815. 815, 500. That's 68. I could marry into this guy, Master Maynar of Elephant's Gate. And I could use his 1,300 men, but it's just not enough. What about we go sum of all skills? Oh, not that. Rank. Yeah, none of these guys are going to be very good. Don't really have a way of doing anything with that right now. Let's see here. Yeah, this spot right here, I'm so torn on this. I just want to give this back because it really shouldn't have been taken from me to begin with. Envoys from the bank show up. My servants bring word that the envoys from the bank have finally arrived to request my audience with them. Not wishing to insult the 3 esteemed guests, I swiftly depart to attend them. The envoy looks to my place in my halls, their robes a stark contrast to the guards' boiled leather. Their proposals, however, are plain enough. Before me they lay a variety of loans ranging in lengths and value. The question is, which one best suits my needs best? The interest rate will be high. It's a very risky loan. A large amount. Interest rate significantly. A moderate interest rate or a small amount of loan for a long term. Lowest interest rate. I could take a small amount of money and try to upgrade a couple of my buildings to make some money. I think I'm going to do that. 50 gold we loaned. The money will be repaid over 10 years with an interest rate of 3% per year. Let's talk about term and amount again. How much am I going to get for the biggest one? I will be loaned 75. The money will be repaid over 5 years with an interest rate of 5. That's your large amount? Wait, that's really the large amount? Is only 75 gold? Is there a reason why it's so low? Is it because they just don't have a lot of money? Well, I'll go for the lowest interest rate, which is only be 25 gold more. And then I can just pay it off once I, make some money. We'll go ahead and build. So the farms will make me 25 a month. The farms are easy to upgrade if I'm not mistaken. I can upgrade the farms for relatively cheap. 225. We'll make the farms. My good sister left with Magor Cynder to go where? Where are they going? They're traveling right now. Howling Bog. Where are you going? Where is she going? Wait a minute. She's going over here to the temple, so she's just traveling, I guess. We need a new steward now because of that. Which, honestly, we don't really have too good of a one, so we'll make her our steward. Rhaenyra is beginning her air training, which is fine. Cinders is making 1.6 gold per month. This place is not making a single gold per month, but I can upgrade it to make some gold. So as I can upgrade, I'm going to start upgrading this to make some gold here shortly. Let's go ahead and this. Agents of court of secret messengers, past whispers recorded. It is obvious that my agents and my liege are digging for secrets. The agents of my liege are digging for secrets. Alright, but why were they here in the first place? Marion died of cancer. So, I'm not gonna lie. Where is King Oris? Yeah, I'd love to do this. It's not that far. And I might just be able to jump in the water. Can I just take the water route? Is that really not gonna be an option? I really don't want to go through all this danger. So much danger. Mercenary guards, mountaineers. It's forests, it's hills. It just sucks. It's really no way to do that. That'll help me a little bit more. That's not what I wanted. And it's 10 gold and a 9, so let me just do that. Alright, let's go. It's probably gonna run into something here. Not interested, wise one. Oh god. Ash serpent image. Hail. Huge pale serpent slither through the ash plain, striking suddenly at your party. Their jaws snap, terrifying speed. Scales radiate heat. You must act quickly. Stand and fight. I could die. I gain Craven. Alright, Remus. This is a test. You don't have a good prowess. I could die here. Your character is only 38. Though, I could become burned or nothing happens. It's a pretty good chance roll there. 80% nothing happens or I get burned. 20% you die. The downside to this is no matter what, if I die, we're taking over a 16-year-old Rhaenyra Cynder. She's pretty good. You know, she's got some decent things. She's an intricate web weaver, makes her pretty decent. She's not. Let's do it. You're pretty damn lucky, Remus. You're pretty damn lucky. You know what? You just fought a sand serpent. You got away. You got a duel of wrestling and archery and a recital. Now, your best thing is horses, and we don't have that, of course. Your contest increases has to do with your foot trait. Alright. Well, we are going to hope that the duel goes better than what expected, because the foot contest aptitude is poor, but we'll see what's going to happen here. Increase slightly. I'm ambitious. 66 stress. It's going to hurt me a little bit, but that's okay. I should be qualifying here. Let's go ahead and unpause. Go 4 speed. 5 speed to get this up to the days. And there we go. I can go to 20 ground again. Watch your opponent. Learn their weaknesses. I'm qualified, and that upgrades my foot contest aptitude to at least average. There's a possibility here. There's a possibility. I am facing Emery's here. Emery's has a 32 prowess. And he's an aspiring blade master and a skilled fighter. Remus is a trained fighter and a drunk. Oh, this is not going to turn out well for me. I could get known saboteur, but I could also decrease his score moderately, which would be really nice for me. I'm gonna be dirty. I don't think anything happened. I don't think anything happened. Armor full of duel continues, weakening the leather points to secure the components in hopes that they would wear through. My patience finally paid off. I make a switch without arousing suspicion and made it out into the night. Coming morning, I'm relieved to find that not a whisper of my machinations. All is fair. Okay, wait a minute. Sometimes began caught in the act of sabotage. She was tampering with your armor, weakening the leather points and securing the King Orus has justly disqualified the wretch. Oh, I thought it was King Orus. Who did it? Who did it? Master Eno Whitemark becomes my rival. Why did he become my rival? He tried to do that to me. I gain ambidextrous. Character skill with the blade, either hand, gives them surprise advantage in crossing swords. Increasing... Wow. Wow. I just became excellent in the contest aptitude. But, again, remember, I'm not a fighter. Almost a 50% chance. Yeah, this is... Oh, I won! Alright. Remus has his first victory under his belt. I did sabotage that guy. So, you know. Grazidan has a 28 prowess. Okay. He's old, though. He's old. Maybe he'll die. Maybe he'll die in the middle of the fight or something. You know, we can all hope. Alright, I'm facing Grazidan. How old is he? 61. Maybe he'll fall over and die. I will face Grazidan. I have a 50% chance of winning this. Face me, coward. 20% increase. Show him, teach him for showing my back to me. That's a 56. Increase moderately. Okay, it worked a little bit. Victory. Holy shit, Ramus, if you fucking win this. If you win this, my dude. Uh-oh. A bout between Suricho and Anis has been decided. After an unsatisfyingly one-sided bout, no one was surprised when Cicero battered Anis to the ground, forcing a forfeit. Suricho is through to the final. Do not mess with the Cynder captains. Oh my god, I have to fight my damn captain. Oh wait. Oh wait. I could wait, what's the hold on, sorry. No, yeah, absolutely. Would you be mad at me, Remus, if I made you not fight this guy? But here's the problem. He's pretty damn good. He's pretty damn good. But the problem is we beat 2 people that had about the same, so we can do this. We can do this. Just curious on what the prize would be. Oh god. Uh-oh. This is a little scary here, honestly, I'm not gonna lie. This is oh, damn it, I may have wanted to just go ahead and do it. He beat me in the duel contest. What was the prize? Alright, an old Caremaster. Oh, that was my aunt-in-law. Himes shed her mortal core while it died from her wounds. I'll take Visgel. Visgel will do just fine. I was so close. Cicero beat Chief Remus. In the final, Cicero is our winner. I'm curious what he won. Hold on. Hold on. What did he win? Okay, it is illustrious artifacts. So Cicero will be getting a illustrious artifact that I will try to take from him. Mainly because he beat me and I'm arrogant. So we'll go to wrestling now. I will take Queen Dorlena or Dorlen. Yeah, Dorlena's declaration of love. Oh, I am walking in the garden with some of the lords in court when I notice Queen Dorlena and King Oris approaching. I step aside to let her pass, but to my great surprise, she blocks my path and kneels before me. Before anything to properly process the turn of events, Queen Dorna begins to sing. I quickly recognize the tune and famous Associ Valerian love ballad. She's going to try to win my heart. She's the queen of Manteris. Do they have... No, they have this... They don't have, like, multiple marriages, do they? They do. She is not the original... Okay, so it's Queen Rayla of Manteris. She is the secondary spouse. She is still a queen. You flatter me, my lady. I am married to Rhaenyra. Oh, no, that's my regent. To Chieftain Serena of Cinders. But we'll allow this little game to go on. Cannot believe I lost that. I should have just made him back out. I should have just made him back out. Oh, that's really upsetting, to be honest. I really wanted to win that. That would have been something I could have sold. I need to be more arrogant. I'm playing an arrogant character. I need to be more arrogant. May the best win. I didn't qualify for this. Alright. Lucky Scallion. An interest round. Fine contest. Not this time. An interest round. Lord Arian beat Wow. Suricho was in that one again. Yeah, he's not my favorite because he beat me. Well-deserved win. Eh, I guess so. Increase moderately. Perfect. We should hopefully qualify for the archery. We're not the best at it, but we're not terrible either. Praise Eric's. Serena has given birth to a perfect little daughter. She will be named... Let's see. Let's go with... like any of these names, actually. Megan. No. Viscera. There we go. That's fine. Viscera is a good name for it. All right, tourney name. Tourney name. Tourney thing. I need to get 95% severely wounded or severely injured trait. Oh, they will not be very good if they're hurt. Yeah, those are two people that are usually going to be at the top of this. I am sabotaging the shit out of everything. Time to show the world my skill. I did qualify for this one. Thank God. Alright. 50% chance I hit the target. 50% chance. As I notch my arrow, an idea. Not particularly sound idea, but an exciting one drifts into my thoughts. Let them see... let's see them yawn through this. I will gain 165 stress if I miss. I gain wounded, but I gain the nickname Surefoot if I hit it. Let's do it. I lost. Ooh, that is really bad. Increased moderately. Yeah, this is not fun. Yeah, one last knock. I failed that. Oh, Lord. Remus, we're not having a good go at it now. I should have just cheated. Should have just cheated. Huh? I don't really know what that was all about, but we'll take it. Do I want to do this? I mean, this is gonna be for what? This is the Hasteluder Wit experience, which I'm guessing is, yeah, the wit, which I'm terrible at, so I don't really want to qualify for this, so. Let's go with the Cynder Crest. Spend a little gold, but it's okay. Wonder who will win. Our last first. Is that everything? It is. At least my captain, Cicero or whatever, Cericho, he won. I don't know what he won, but he won. Let's see. As a landless captain in Liege, you gain 350. Oh, I gain prestige because he's landless. He gains 30 gold. Landless captain. He splits his prize money with his liege. Paid $2 to me. That's it. $2, that's all he gets. Well, let's travel back. Probably end up getting... Yeah. Oh, no. Long white hair, dark red robes hanging from their shoulders. Oh, Lord. Here we go again. We're about to have absolutely so much stress from this. Probably gonna have a stress breakdown and die. Oh, Lord. Alright, we're gonna be drinking. Drinking to the bottom. Tremor in the ash. The ground lurches within the feet. Ash-filled air spills over. The roar, walls collapse, towers lay and cracked. Your companions scatter in panic. Let's say... I'm probably gonna burn. Probably gonna burn. A serpent ambush? Again? Yep. Yep, Remus, that's how this ends. Wow. This was rough. This was a rough playthrough so far. Jeez. Everyone's dying early. Alright, Chiefess Rhaenyra. Chief Remus of Cinders left this world at 39 years of age. He vanished without a trace. A man not to be trifled with. He embodied the dignity and power of the title like a few rulers can. She ascends to the throne, have mastered many skills, but is sure to be admired by her subjects. Pause. We gained some artifacts. Favor of 2 ladies, which we are going to absolutely sell right away. Gives us a little bit of money. And we have to pay this back pretty much instantly. I forgot about that. As soon as you die, it becomes needed. I am not married. I do not have a lifestyle. We are gonna go down the intrigue path for this because I'm trying to get... We need to get fabricate hooks. So I can start fabricating hooks on people to gain some gold, because this is ridiculous. Not able to make any money here. Chancellor, Visegil, assigned Serena. Is that I am not married. But yeah, that's gonna be it for this episode. We have lost 2 people in 2 episodes, or actually, honestly, I think I lost 2 people in this episode. Just traveling. So we're not gonna do that. So yeah, that's gonna do it for this episode, guys. I hope you guys enjoyed. We lost quite a bit, honestly. This episode did not go as I planned. We lost this piece of land, and then we lost Remus. We're not going to be doing a lot of traveling. This place is way too dangerous for that. For now, what I need to do is we need to take Rolovath back. We need to either claim it again, do the same way that we did before, claim it, or if you guys decide that that is actually something that we can go ahead and just take, then I'm going to go ahead and take it back with the debug menu, because I have a feeling that might have been a bug. I don't think it was supposed to do that, because it would have taken this piece if that was the case. Maybe, I don't know, because I was over my domain limit. It doesn't say how many I can keep, though. Maybe it was if you have more than what you're supposed to have in settlement limit, it will just disregard one of them whenever your character dies. I don't know how that works. I'm not really sure about that, but anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed. We will, I'll look into that, and I'll look at your comments and see what you guys think. If you think we should just give it back to us, then I will. We'll kind of reset it. If you think that we should just leave it as is and just kind of try to, you know, do it again, then we will. Maybe we can recoup some of that gold back or something. You know, kind of maybe have a way of role-playing that back or something, so that way we could get some of the gold back, since I think it was a bug. If it wasn't a bug, then we'll leave it as is. But as of right now, I don't really know. I've never really used this colonization style with the wilderness and stuff, so I'm not 100% sure. But I hope you guys enjoyed. We are now playing as Chiefess Rhaenyra Cynder. She's 17 years old, and yeah, she's not even married. We gotta find her a spouse and everything else. This is turning into probably one of my hardest playthroughs that I've ever had on CK3. This is not easy. This is really being a difficult one. But I hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll see y'all in the next one.